Alright, what's up over here? You know what time it is, but it's not going to go the way we had hoped. I have behind me a new e-bike, and there are still things wrong with it. Hey, Dustin and Steve-O. There's really no chance that I'm riding this new bike with one hand for the whole bike ride. So sorry about that, guys. I should have tested it out earlier. I thought it was okay though. But hey, Eric, Steve-O, Dustin, Jay Stona, Big Boys, PV. Good to see you guys. Billy, Steve Rogers. Don't get too excited, guys. We're not doing the whole ride or anything close to it. There's no way I can do it with one hand on the new bike. Something's wrong with it. Paula, hey, what's going on? Anyway, I'm going to show you guys the bike. Maybe we do, you know, a mile or so. I don't know. It's impossible to ride this thing with one hand. Something's wrong with it. The front wheel is cocked a little off. I couldn't really tell all these things inside of my apartment, but it got damaged during shipping, and it's just going to need a little work. So as much as I wanted it to be ready for tonight, it's not. And it was horrible riding it over here. So anyway, hey Marnie, what's going on? Good to see everybody. Anyway, I'm going to show you the bike. It's really cool looking. You ready? Here we go. Hey Matthew. There it is. Too bad it's just not ready to ride. Now the headset's too tight. See the front wheels off to the side a little bit, barely, and the stem is too tight now, so it's impossible to ride this thing. It's going all over the place when I'm holding on to it with two hands, so I'm sorry I blew the ride for you tonight, guys. There's a 0% chance that I'm gonna ride that thing with one hand without crashing. So yeah, it's a good looking bike. It just got a little too dinged up when it was shipped, and I guess I'm gonna have to take it somewhere. It's gonna have to wait a while though. I can't spend any money on it right now. So it's you know, disappointment, big disappointment. Wanted to do this ride tonight, even though it's pretty miserable outside, but yeah, I don't know. I like this bike. I wish it worked. I'm disappointed that it doesn't. So yeah, I thought you know, everything was tight and looked like it was ready to go, but it's just not really in rideable shape. So anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry we're not going to do the ride tonight. I'm as disappointed as anyone, I can assure you. I've been looking forward to riding this thing for so long, but it's not right. It's really horrible to ride it right now. It just won't go in a straight line. So anyway, yeah, I was trying to get everybody fired up about the new bike, and I've been waiting weeks to ride it, and it's still just not going to work. So anyway, we'll hang out for a few minutes since we're here. So shout out to HAOQI e-bikes for sending me this thing. This is the Cheetah, and under normal circumstances it would be very good, I'm sure, but this one got a little too dinged up in transit, and I'm trying to make it work. So sorry HAOQI, it's going to take me a little more time before I start making content on this bike. So hey, Jeffrey in Oklahoma. And sorry again, guys, we're gonna have to miss the ride tonight. I was hoping this bike was ready to go, but it's not. It's still kind of screwed up. So the other bike is not charged. Well, I do have a battery charged for it, but I'm not going to take this one home, carry it up the stairs, then bring that one down, try to catch the ride that will have already kicked off, and then have to carry it back up the stairs. So yeah, sorry guys, I wanted this thing to work so badly. I even put extra lights on it, but the headset is still screwed up. It's too tight now, and the front wheel is in there straight, but it's like off to the side a little bit. I don't know if you can see it in the phone, but the axle is in there straight. There's the front of the bike that got a little bit of damage from shipping, so I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I guess I'm gonna have to take it somewhere. Yeah, the bike ride was about the only thing I'm excited about this week, though. I'm sorry that it's not going to work out this time, guys. But I'm kind of disappointed. It's not their fault. They packed these bikes up very well. FedEx did an absolutely atrocious job getting this bike to me from only one state over. I should have taken pictures of the box. Maybe the forks are bent. I don't know. They had the thing in them, like it came without the front wheel on it. And it had like an axle in there. Oh, he's driving a tall bike tonight too. So I don't know. I'm not gonna take it anywhere for a while. I'm done with it. This thing is just like, I can't get it to work so far. I've been wrestling with it for a couple of weeks. Thought we had it sorted out. So we'll hang out here for a little bit, maybe see if they go by once or twice. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. Sorry it's not going to work out tonight. But, you know, at least I know not to mess around with this bike for a while. It doesn't work. I have to take it somewhere. I should have gone out and ridden it earlier, but I didn't want to take it up and down the stairs twice. Big Boy's PV, it's just horrible to ride it. It won't go in a straight line. It keeps trying to like zig and zag different directions. And the headset's all tight. The handlebars don't want to turn very well. Once it's got the weight of me on the bike. So I brought an Allen wrench and I just, before I started the stream, I adjusted it a little bit, but it's still, something got damaged in there. And it's just not going to work right until it gets replaced or properly repaired. It would be, yeah, this would be a really nice bike if it didn't get so dinged up while on its way to me. But I love it, everything about it. The front suspension fork is great. RST guide. It's got the rear suspension, multi-piece frame. It's like a really aggressive bike, and I'm sure it would be a whole lot of fun to ride on trails, especially as soon as we can get everything sorted out. 10 minutes. It is a good looking bike though. I do really like the way it looks. I've been staring at it for a couple of weeks. you know, and waiting for the moment that I could ride it, and now here we are, and it's just awful to ride because it's something in the front is out of whack, and the headset is too tight, and I can't get it like the right amount. It's either too loose or too tight. So I don't know. Appreciate you guys being here. Sorry we're not going to do the ride tonight. I should have tested this thing. I always test it out first before you think it's going to make it through the Wednesday night bike ride. I just assumed that I had everything dialed in and it was going to work, but I was mistaken. So, nevertheless, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I was gonna do this with the GoPro camera, which means I could use both hands, but it's even awful to ride this thing with both hands. It just won't go straight. But this would be a great bike. Just this one got all screwed up in transit. So looks like it's going to be a fun one tonight. There's a decent breeze. It's not terribly hot. There's a little bit of moisture in the air. It's only maybe 104 right now. I don't know if I'll be able to catch them on the scooter. We'll see. If I knew where they were ending up. Oh, Mike Schuster, the front end of this bike is all screwed up. I thought I fixed it. It got damaged in transit. And it's either too tight or too loose, and the front wheel is cocked sideways a little bit, even though the axle is in the fork straight, and it just won't go straight. So there's a 0% chance that I'm riding this thing with one hand. It even sucks to ride it with two hands. So we're not doing the ride tonight. But maybe if I can figure out where they're going, maybe we can catch up with them halfway through on the scooter, but I can't say for sure. Yeah, next week we'll be doing this on the old bike, which I was going to be saving for longer trips. And this was the bike that I was going to take inside of a vehicle when I went to Florida and other places. Might still, if I can get it fixed, but yeah, no, I did. Just it's just out of whack. Something's wrong with it. It got a little too dinged up on its way here. So yeah, I love the color too. I'm glad they sent this color. I'm just sorry that it got screwed up on the way here. So I'm not going to mess with it anymore, and I'm not going to take it to a bike shop anytime soon because I have too many other things to worry about. So I'm really disappointed. And this was supposed to be a dual battery and have the rear rack and some other stuff too. I'm not I'm not complaining about that, but maybe it would have been different. I don't know. I'm just mad. I've been staring at this thing for 2 weeks, counting the minutes until I can ride it, and now it's screwed up. I guess it's been screwed up. No, I think it's the fork, or the dropouts on the fork, or whatever they're called on the fork side. Well, I mean, Mike, it was a free bike, so I don't know what they're gonna do about it. I'll probably have to take care of it myself. We'll see. But it's nice that so many of you are here. I appreciate you taking the time. I'm sure it's not going to work out tonight. I'd rather have a good one-handed ride and live stream on this thing. And I got a backpack full of stuff, everything that I need. I was ready to go. Even brought the like the Allen wrench, the multi thing that came with the bike, and did some adjustments, and it's still just not going to work. Could be, I don't know, Dustin. It got screwed up. I'm not going to mess with it anymore. Not now, anyway. We have another bike to ride, and I have a lot of other things to worry about coming up. So, it would be a great bike if it didn't get screwed up on the way here. Yeah, I had everything, got drinks and stuff, a lock, everything I would have needed for tonight, but the bike is just not up to it. But I love looking at this bike though. I've been staring at it since it got here. So hopefully it all gets sorted out at some point, but wanted to show you the bike at least. We did get it out and it's just not working. Yeah, next Wednesday we'll do it on something. I wanted it to be this though. So it looks like it's going to be a pretty good ride. A decent amount of people showed up. Yeah, maybe later. Maybe we'll do something from home. We'll see. There's the pink Jeep. Hey, stitch me up a Laney Grace. My back is off and on, hit or miss. It's never good, but it's not always super bad either. We'll see. Jaystone, not tonight. I don't have anything ready. I don't even know where all the stuff is. Here comes a crew rolling through, or adding to the group. A whole bunch of 29ers just came up. I think they were riding, I don't know if it's the guys that were riding separately last week. Man, this sucks. I just want to ride that thing, but if you tried it right now, I mean, it's horrible. Even with both hands on it, it won't go straight. Oh, Mike, I'm glad you asked. I did see him. He's got the cast off, but he still needs surgery, but it might not be as bad as it was going to be. He looks good. Everything seems to be fine, but he's still got to have some work done, but he seems to be doing a lot better than he was. Wow, this is gonna be a big ride too. Well, hey, thought we had this thing fixed and it was gonna work. But if I gotta spend a little money on a bike that they sent me for free, I guess that's not the end of the world. Thanks again, HAOQI e-bikes, for hooking it up. And sponsoring some upcoming projects. We'll take the other one out next week, of course, unless we get this one fixed. But yeah, we were super prepared tonight, had everything, got the lock, some drinks, even brought tools for this thing, but the front end is just out of whack. I don't know what happened to it when it was on its way here, but that thing's just not going to go straight. But I appreciate all the likes, guys, and thanks for coming out or hanging out with me tonight. We'll watch them kick off anyway. This is a bigger group than usual, or than it's been in a while anyway. So looks like they're getting ready to go. We'll see if they go back by. They probably will. And then we'll wrap it up, take off. But if I can find out from somebody where they're going, maybe we can catch them at the halfway point on the scooter. We shall see. So, I think they're ready to get going now. Oh, see, I didn't see him there for a minute. He took the red light and the white light strip off of his big tall bike over there. Let's see if I can zoom a little. See him over there, kind of sort of on his huge tall bike. That's the leader, of course. Yeah, oh, a bunch of Surons, like 4 or 5 just came wheeling by a minute ago. So let's see, straight or left? Okay, they're going straight. Let's see how many go by. And let's see if they come by again. Getting you a little bike ride action anyway. And that's the kind we normally like to get. All kinds of ways to travel out here too. Skateboards, inline skates, quad skates like old school roller skates, electric scooters, really fast ones like that one. I wish I had the money for Roberto's. I'd totally go. I just can't spend any money, and it sucks that I gotta spend some money on this thing to get it working right. But maybe next week we go to Roberto's after the ride. It should be a little nicer every Wednesday night from now on. It gets darker a little sooner, starts to cool off a little faster. Lots of people going around the corner. Lots of cars being angry. But they know what day it is. Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't. Inspecting gadgets, you know, he's got to lean up against, you know, light posts and stuff when he when we get to a stop. They're still coming. As soon as I got halfway here, I should have, well, no, probably, yeah, I know I had an extra battery for the other bike. I should have taken this one back as soon as I realized that it wasn't going to work, and then got the other one. But after this, I'm going to go ride it around for a couple of minutes with both hands, very carefully, and see if I can get anything to loosen up or line up a little better. This thing has 1.5 miles on it. Now, I never rode it before just a few minutes ago, so maybe I can get a little better. I don't know. Oh, he's got the whole sound system with him. Still more bikes coming around. Let's see if they go around again. Hey, Jay Beckman. Good to see you, my friend. If you just popped in, we were out here on this, a new e-bike that got a little too damaged in transit. I thought I had fixed it, but there's still some things wrong with it. The whole front is just a little bit out of alignment. I'm gonna have to take it somewhere and have it fixed. So we're not gonna be doing the ride tonight, unfortunately. Hey, Blackpink. Nah, I'm not gonna carry this thing all the way up the stairs and then, you know, switch batteries on that, carry that one up and down the stairs, and, you know, maybe I catch the ride. Again, I'm not supposed to be carrying heavy things up and down the stairs anyway. Right now. Hey, there's Elliptical guy. So we're gonna sit here for a minute, see if they go around again. There it is, the new HAOQI Cheetah. Thanks again, HAOQI e-bikes. It's not their fault in any way that FedEx did a terrible job delivering this bike, and now it needs a little work. So shout out again to HAOQI. I appreciate you so much. I can't wait to ride this bike when everything is sorted out and dialed in. Hey, Matt Ross. And Ron, what's going on? Thanks for being here, guys. Sorry we're not going tonight. This is the new e-bike that I've been waiting to ride forever. Thought I had everything fixed, and it is not. It got damaged during shipment, and the front end is a little out of whack. And this thing, as beautiful and wonderful as it is, and it is, it will not go in a straight line. So I'm going to take it home in a minute, but we're going to see if the ride goes by again and see. It looks like, you know, 800 or so in the group maybe tonight so far, which is pretty awesome. Hey Dean, I see you in there. But it's all good. We got another bike to ride. I'm just not going to go get it right now and try and catch the ride and everything. So we'll take it. We'll assume that we need to take it next week. It's perfect. We have 2 batteries for it now. I wanted to save it for some for the longer rides that we're going to be doing soon, and take this for all the shorter stuff and the Wednesday night bike rides and such, but that's going to take a little while. Yeah, we're out of the ride tonight for sure, John. Unfortunately. There's the leader, and it looks like the big bike is not working correctly. I think he's going to switch out, I guess. Can't have a ride without a leader. Well, I guess you could, but who knows where you end up. I got my backpack full of stuff. We're good to go. I got like 15 pounds of stuff on my back, including drinks and a lock and a power bank and tools and all kinds of other stuff. but it's not happening. Once the dog got out, made a run for it. This one, depending on how fast and hard we ride it, John J. Beckman, it should go. What was I gonna say? You know, if I usually ride them in like pedal assist 2 or 3, which is, you know, like class 2 speeds, 15 to 20 miles an hour. And this one would probably go 40 miles or so. We'll have to see. This one's got a slightly smaller battery than the other one. But, you know, once we get everything sorted out on this one, and it's, you know, riding in a straight line, rolling in a straight line, yeah, we'll try it out and see how it does and what it does. I better turn the lights on. This does not have a tail light. This version of it does not have a tail light. It does have a headlight, but I don't want to necessarily use it, so I use these lights so people can see me. Oh. But yeah. Okay, so I was expecting they'd come back around. Where is the leader of the rider? They all stopped somewhere. Hey, Ezekiel. No, they all took off. They're gone. There are still things wrong with this bike, unfortunately. This is the new bike, and it just won't ride in a straight line, and the headset is either too tight or too loose. So I'm gonna have to take it somewhere and get it fixed. Yeah, I don't know if I am or not, Black Hank. I'm not a fan of anything right now, except e-bikes that work correctly. So yeah, we'll have to see. I'm curious to see what somebody says about this, like a bike shop, when I take it in, as to what happened, if something got bent or what. But we'll see. Man, it's hot. It feels like it's getting hotter now that the sun went down. So, not sure what happened to the ride leader. He brought his, I guess, broken tall bike back. It's not a good night for bikes, I guess. Oh, Jay Beckman. Right now, this one's on sale. This bike's normally around $1,500, but I think it's still $1,300 right now. I mean, this would have been a good deal at $1,500 though, if it didn't get damaged. So let's see. I don't know where the ride went. I don't know where the leader is. He went inside the shop, brought his humongous bike back, and yeah, thanks, Big Boys PEV. Hey, Omar, what's going on? We were watching the ride go by tonight with a bike that doesn't work, or won't go in a straight line anyway. Okay, so who's leading the ride? And what happened to the leader guy? they're throwing water balloons at them. So it looks like a pretty good turnout. Everybody going left and around. Let's see how many come. And they got the squirt guns and water balloons over across the street, getting everybody as they go by. It's a good night for that. Yeah, Omar, we're not going tonight either. Unfortunately, this thing got a little damaged and it won't go straight. And we're gonna have to sit this one out too. But next week we'll be out here. Hope you're out here again, Omar. Should be nicer next week too. It's still hot outside. It's humid tonight. Everybody's going by. That's a long line coming. It's a long ride tonight, guys. It sucks to miss this one, really. Kind of disappointed. Huh. Guy's just flinging water out of the cooler now. Yeah, I guess I'll see you next week then, Omar, for sure. Hope I see you anyway. We'll go out on the other bike, unless we can get this one fixed right by then. We'll see though. Electric skateboard, you got everything out here, guys. This is quite a ride tonight. Impatient cars. So that was quite a ride. Yeah, I could see that thing breaking down. I guess it did just a minute ago. And he's taking it on a lot of rides too. So I'm surprised he doesn't have more problems with it, really. So anyway, guys. Uh-oh, here come the joggers. We haven't seen them go by in a while. Remember that? They used to always be out here. Usually going before we started. Now they're just jumping up and down on the street corner over there. Let me see if I can show you. See? That looks like fun, huh? Maybe we should be doing that with them. That might be cooler than the bike ride. Right there, just running around, getting all sweaty, and then getting to a corner and jumping up and down. Good fun. Oh, doing push-ups now too. Look at that. Oh, they're hitting it hard tonight, guys. Who knew? I had no idea we were in for this kind of excitement. Honestly, I'm sorry I'm zoomed and it's quite a distance. Yeah, we haven't seen the runners go by, but now they're doing push-ups and jumping up and down and stuff too. Who doesn't love that? All right. Yeah. Yeah, anyway, so far the HAOQI Cheetah is beautiful and wonderful as it clearly would be if it worked right. This one's a bust. It suffered some kind of damage while on its way to me, and now it won't really go in a straight line, so we're gonna have to get that sorted out. But thanks again, HAOQI, anyway, for sending the bikes. Oh, there go the joggers, runners, whatever. Good for them. But yeah, it's very nice of them to send the bike. It's not their fault that it got damaged on the way here. And I'm not going to hold them responsible, of course. I'm just going to take it to a shop and see what it's going to need and how much it's going to cost, I guess. So it's like waiting for Christmas morning, getting that thing that you wanted, and you know, taking it out of the box and it doesn't work. But you know, what are you going to do? We're going to get this thing working at some point. Everything else about it is good. The motor is strong. The battery seems great. We're going to have a lot of fun on this thing in the future. Hey, Miss A, what's going on? So I guess I'm going to take it home for now. Ride it very carefully home and try not to just you gotta, I don't know, I wish I had my GoPro so I could show you how bad it is. Maybe I'll put the excuse me, put the GoPro on tomorrow morning, take it out early and try and ride it in a straight line and show you what that looks like. So anyway, we'll see if we can make a claim. It's possible. FedEx has a way of dodging things like that. From personal experience, we'll see. Maybe HAOQI can reason with them and get them to take care of it. We'll see. So, Omar, it got a little screwed up on the way here. Something is out of whack in the front end and it won't go in a straight line. So we'll get it sorted out. We'll ride the other bike next week unless this one gets fixed by then, and we'll see how it goes. But anyway, glad I got to spend a little time with you guys anyway. Not sure where the ride's gonna end up, but I'm just standing here and getting sweaty. It's really like dew points are up. There's a lot of moisture creeping in. It feels kind of slimy outside. Anyway, yeah, maybe inspecting gadgets. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I appreciate you guys. Sorry it didn't work out tonight. But we'll be back out here. You know we will. Shout out again, HAOQI e-bikes, for sending a couple of awesome bikes. And again, it's not their fault that this one got a little dinged up. So yeah, if the cops mess with me, I'll tell them to try riding the bike. And then they'll be like, oh, okay. So anyway, I appreciate you guys taking the time. We'll be back out here again. You know we will. We always do. So there it is. HAOQI Cheetah. And that's like, it's either too tight or too loose up there, but it won't go straight anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, thanks for stepping in tonight, guys. Thanks for all the comments and likes and everything else. I really appreciate it very much. So we'll do something maybe later or definitely tomorrow, I guess. So good night, Big Boys PV, and all you guys, and I'll see you again soon.